you go. Oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon.
What's poppin'? What's good? It's your girl Little May, and how are you doing today? I feel pretty positive, you know. I've got the vibes. The vibes are flowing. I feel good. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. This video is about Kiss nails. They are press-on nails. I don't know if you've heard about them, but when I went into Superdrugs, I don't know where else they have them because that's the only store that I went to, and I'm sure they have them online. They had press-on nails in different shapes, lengths and styles, and they also had eyebrow lamination. That's when, you know, you put the chemical on your eyebrow and sticks it up a little bit. But yeah, I don't know what else they have, but feel free to browse online. This is not sponsored, this is just my honest opinion because it's getting expensive out here, even paying for your nails and the upkeep. I'm just not someone who wears nails all the time, but if I could press them on for $7.99, you know, why not? So it came with, let me quickly get the box. Yes, so it came with, this is the box. Hope you can see it. I've already used these now. But yeah, so it comes with 28 nails, glue included, revolutionary natural nails, nude, salon acrylic French tips. So these are a French tip style. My focus is being a little fast today. And let me just read out a few little bits before I get into a voiceover that I did a few days ago. So this is nail tip. It's describing the nail tip. It says acrylic strength tip is 10 times stronger than other brands. Haven't tried loads of brands, but I have tried like Primark and a few of other brands in Superdrug, and it does feel quite strong. They have like a double layer at the top of the nail, so I do understand what they're talking about. I don't think they lied there. At the cuticles, snug fit, 25% thinner than other brands. Not too sure about that one either, but it is thinner compared to the tip, so I do understand what they're saying. Also, it fit really nicely underneath the cuticle once I pushed it back, but I'm going to give my end review at the end of this video. And then Smile Line, which is where we blend into the French tip. That says softened smile line for a natural appearance. That is true, they have softened it a little bit. And the nail bed, flexible fit, delivers lasting comfort. So I've had these on for 2 days. So stay till the end of this video to see what I've actually got to say. Really good that they add the nail glue in here, and I did choose to use this nail glue just so we got a full review of what's actually going on. And we'll see if I actually want to buy these again. One good thing I will say is the fact that they do have 28 nails, so you can stick on 2 times of the nails in 2 different sittings, I'm guessing, and then I guess there's 8 spare. I don't know why they didn't just add 30, because I'm sure we have 10 fingers like each, right? You know, anyway, so let's get straight into it and let me know if you enjoyed the video. Hey guys, I hope you are well. I know I've just done my intro, but let's get straight into it like I always say. These are the nails. These are the ones I chose. I just wanted something like a French tip. I usually get French tip, but I get a coffin shape, so I wanted to try out square, and I think that they looked really nice in the end. I brought this oil actually from the pound shop because I just thought, you know, I could have used the oil at home, but I wanted one with a brush, and it worked perfectly fine. And I also ran around my house and got some cotton pads and some Q-tips because I wanted to just take away excess glue using that. And they gave me a nail file in the kit, which I thought was really cool, but I ended up using my own one just because, you know, I didn't really want to open it, and I could always put this one in my purse. So this is when I started showing you that there are numbers on each of them, which was really, really great to have. So when it came down to measuring basically one hand, all I had to do is find a number for the other hand. So if there was 5 for one finger, 5 for the other. But I did find, I think one of my thumbs were a little bit bigger than the other. I don't know if that's how they're made or if I have, I don't know, a weird finger, but I think I ended up using like a 6 and a 7 when it came down to my thumbs. Now I pushed my cuticles back. I had a lot of excess skin, which I didn't end up cutting, only because I shoved the nail underneath my cuticle and it just ended up looking perfectly fine. I didn't feel the need to cut my cuticles, and you know, feel free to do that if you want to. Now, the only reason I was showing you this is because I wanted to see how they actually suggested putting the glue on the nail. Sometimes I put glue on my actual finger, sometimes I put glue on the nail, and this suggested both. It said put it on your finger, then put it on the nail, and then it also recommended lining it up before, which I did do off camera. And look at that. I pressed it down for about 10 seconds. This makes me look like I was in a rush, but I was sitting here for about half an hour. This is clearly, as you can see, just time lapse, but yes. So this is me just sticking on the nails. It was a pretty easy process in the end. You know, I don't know if you've stuck on fake nails before, but you do get the hang of it. Just make sure to not put your fingers near the glue. If you put your fingers near the glue, you might make prints on your fingernail. That's what I ended up doing on Christmas Day, and I was so mad. Like, I put my finger in curry and then I put it on the glue and then my finger got stuck to the nail. But it was pretty funny and it just pretty much ruined my nail set. So yeah, make sure you are not touching the glue. Touch the tips. The process was honestly perfect. I still think this is the best nail set that I've ever had, and this is not sponsored. This is like an honest review. I just think it feels heavy duty. And now I just cleaned off the nails with some nail varnish remover just to take off any excess glue that I didn't manage to catch with the Q-tips. And then there's a little tiny like dial at the end of the nails. I wouldn't know what to call it, but I wanted to file that off just so it looked flush and shape them up a little bit. I didn't have to do much shaping, so it was honestly the quickest thing ever. And then I went round with a little bit of this cuticle oil, give it a little shine. And shortly after, I follow it with a bit of my body oil that I've mentioned in another video about how to bougify your life. Dry hands and cute nails, it's not a good match. But yeah, I think that they look absolutely perfect.
Where'd you go? Oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time we're making up.
So this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. My final thoughts are I actually really enjoy these nails. They've been on for about 2 days now, so it's not the longest amount of time, but so far literally none of them have fell off, and that's more than I can say for any other nail I've ever used. I tried not to dip them in water just because previously I found that the glue separates from the nail, but I've still had to do like my average washing, my showering and everything like that, washing dishes, so they have been underwater, but I just pat them dry. Tried not to, I don't know, scrub things for too long, you know, because they are press-ons at the end of the day. But so far so good. They're still going strong, there's no lifting, and I do believe that the fact that they've made the end a little bit thicker is very, very helpful. And yeah, it was just, I would say, a very easy process, as you have seen by now. And if you skipped to the end and not watched the middle of the video, what are you doing? You came for the middle of the video, okay? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment and subscribe, because it would help me out, and it would mean that you get to come back and visit me, because, you know, your notification bell will be on by then. You know how it goes, but it would really help me out, as I have said. So see you next week. Bye.